Welcome to Down with Dragons, a recap of episode 15, A Brief Respite. Our group found themselves in a magical hideout of Sealy Grizzle, and after a emotional reunion, they all got a chance to rest. Maven got to have a brief conversation with Sealy, yet in another one of those moments where she was coherent and talking of the potential future and dangers and things that were to come. After that, the group, after figuring out some of the things they needed to do, decided they needed to get going, get out of the city, retracking their trail that they came down through the tunnels, seeing the giant opening cavern that once filled with an undead army that is now empty, continued backtracking, making their way to the surface of the city, and there, in that hidden entrance, opening it up and listening, they heard a city being burned and the undead roaming the streets attacking. That is where we left our group last episode. In this next episode, we will be diving right back into the thick of things as they are dealing with a city under attack and the undead coming after anyone of the living. So join us this next episode, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's gonna be quite the episode. I hope to see you there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Down with Dragons. It is I, DM Scott, and with me, as always, Killian, playing Maven Corpseflower, and DM Scott for the time being. We're having some technical difficulties, so I get to be two people today.
Good job. And Mick playing Calendin, the Fool.
Chris playing Viet, the Dwarven Ranger, Barbarian, former Tomb Raider / prisoner.
Love it.
/ mercenary. Yeah. See, these the prequels where we were playing multiple characters, Killian, it was just warm up for you.
Honestly, it really was. I wish I had another wig. I could just throw it on. Right now.
That wig that Scott wore for the Halloween episode.
I know, right? I should get one. I should borrow it. Like I said, Scott, we're having some technical difficulties, so I am the DM now. We all level up. We all get 10 points of initiative, and we do find on a dark and winding road a baby beholder Were-Tarask.
Awesome.
He becomes our mascot and our pet,
yes.
And we ride off into the sunset.
Oh, finally, our destiny's fulfilled.
We won the game. We beat Dungeons and Dragons.
Good arc. Good season arc. Thank you,
Love
Killian. I mean, DM Scott.
Well, since we don't get to do our field correspondence today, I can just report here from the field in my non-air-conditioned apartment.
Oh.
It is thankfully not horribly hot today. I can wear makeup without it melting off of my face just this once. And I have a couple of announcements for you guys. Just like always, if you love Dungeons and Dragons, but you're not getting enough of it in your daily life, you can always check out our sister podcast, Dungeon Patrol, at www.dungeonpatrol.com. They upload every Sunday. They're hilarious, they're entertaining, and they're not bad to look at. So give them a shout, go take a look, and let them know that we sent you. I don't have any inspiration for you all this week, unless, Chris, you got some that I'm not aware of.
I believe so. I don't know how seriously to take this, but in last night, if you got to see last time on Down with Dragons, a discussion with Catherine and DM Scott. Catherine was wanting to give us all inspiration for the witch woman bit that we keep pulling out and running. She's apparently enjoying that. Now I don't know if Scott will actually approve that, but I think it counts, and I'm sure Catherine thinks it counts. So
as acting DM and DM Scott for now, I believe that we all get a point of inspiration.
Incorrect. I have made it just in time. My sound difficulties is over.
We were discussing the episode.
I heard what you were discussing.
All right.
We beat the campaign.
You're flouting Pierce at your own. That's fine. That's. I think there's a waiver you have to sign for that, but.
If you would like to give any of us inspiration or give DM Scott some, I had a funny analogy and I forgot it. Give DM Scott a ace up his sleeve, as it were, to mess with us during this campaign, you can contact us using the hashtag inspiration in the little banner down below. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, or just come and say hi, and you can send us inspiration. We do that every single week. So, without further ado, I've been DM Scott. Now back to you, DM Scott.
Thank you, DM Scott. As always, love the wig.
Thank you.
So, hello, internets. I'm here, and I can hear everyone, and I'm assuming everyone can hear me properly. Mm-hmm. Good. So, hope everyone's had a good week. I'm thrown off when we don't get the normal, and I have these technical difficulties.
I did your intro, don't worry.
I appreciate it. No, that's good. I might still have to redo some of it just because I don't think my brain's going to kick in unless...
You do it better than I do.
Well, I'm going to take that compliment whether it's true or not.
Start at the beginning to get the what letters go where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What game is this again?
Yeah. Okay. So we're playing Fate. That's another game I know of. Ironically, though, that has a lot to do with tonight. Fate. There's a lot of fate that's just hanging by strings. Who knows? Last time, real brief. A brief respite. Some conversations. Made our way back through the tunnels of blood and limbs and made our way to street side, back up in the Cliffs District when the city's in fire and screams and pain and all of the fun, when suddenly a pair of chilly hands grab Viet, pull him off to the side against a wall, and a few others from down the street, undead creatures, come charging at full tilt, running at you all.
And these are the green-eyed variety, correct?
These are all green-eyed variety.
And there's at least 4 charging down the street, along with the one that snuck up on me somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. And Maven is still just inside the secret door.
Yeah, I just watched you get ganked.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not happy about this predicament, but I haven't reacted yet.
Correct.
DM Scott, I am trying to remember. I can't remember from last time. Did we establish if Viet had seen any of these green-eyed undead over the last couple months, as he was out and about with Rain and?
Oh, specifically, no. No.
Okay.
No.
So there's a variety he's not familiar with then.
Correct. You've seen some stuff, but this seems noteworthy different.
How far away is Viet from the door right now?
5 feet, just to the side of it.
And,
And because it
is the
really
thing
didn't
on
fully.
me?
No,
go ahead.
as it was kind of described, because you didn't roll bad or anything like that, it's not like it's attacking you, it's not grappling you. It was a moment of it grabbed, you kind of shoved it off, it is just right there, kind of coming back up to its feet, the other is charging down after hearing the scuffle. So, we're going to start by rolling initiative, because
Yay.
these are going to so quickly be close quarters. We're going to keep this a little theater of the mind and keep this a little bit more fast-paced. So,
Callan got a dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Come on, dice. Come on, dice.
Got distracted by my cat.
Ooh.
She's me. Oh, Cammy, no.
I also got a dirty 20.
Oh god, I'm probably not
Really?
gonna do that.
The first
Why are you
time.
doing this to me?
Callan's dex is 2.
Viet's
Plus
dex
2.
is +2.
Roll off. Okay, I'm going with
That's a 2
Catherine's
plus
dice.
6. 2 plus 4, 6.
I got a nat 20 on Catherine's dice.
Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, I'm going to roll one of Catherine's other dice. Oh, I got a dirty 19.
Aw.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Thanks, Catherine.
I got
All right.
6.
Due to the fact of not all of my apparent and technical difficulties are done, what are the rolls again in order? Yeah, I know. My keyboard decided, nope, we're done. So
Callan
Callan
got
got
a dirty 20, and then I rolled off with Viet, who also got a dirty 20 and
and then he
won.
rolled a natural 19.
Dirty 19.
Dirty
I got
19.
a dirty 19. He got a
A
19.
dirty 19, sorry.
Dirty. Very, very dirty 19.
Maven,
I got a 6.
you got a 6. Oh, that was very startling, seeing what happened.
You're on the board.
Then, let's see here. I don't know. Why are you here? You don't belong here. All right. All right. So, starting initiative. Callan, you actually have it.
Right on.
So, you are more inside behind Maven, I believe, was the kind of order, but you still can see kind of what's going on up in front of you.
All right. Close enough for... Move closer
For
to
sure,
Viet.
you may not know that there are others running down the street, but you definitely saw Viet get grabbed.
Okay. So, first thing, bonus action, use the harmonic song blade to grant a boon to Viet, granting him advantage on attacks and disadvantage to enemies for 1 round. And
right.
then a jump right in there, and the guy's grabbing him.
He shoved him off, so they're not grappled or anything like
Leaves
that, but
a-
it very much is getting back up to attack.
Freshly dead young woman, if I remember your
Correct.
description correctly. Yes.
All right. So then I'll get between the baddies and Viet and attack with the rapier using defensive flourish.
All right. So yeah, as you come step in between, you also see there are some more coming down the street as well.
All right.
Roll,
So-
sir.
Okay. Rapier attack is a 14,
That will hit.
and then okay, and 8 for base damage plus 2 for the flourish. Total of 10.
All right, you defensively slice into the newly undead woman, and other than you cut into the body across the torso. It does not seem to bother her too much as she continues to come to her feet, and it looks like she's about to now, focused on you because you're in the way, attack. Any other? You have a a little bit more movement if you still want to move around in that space, but anything else?
Oh, am I still able to apply Booming Blade on that attack, or just move it?
Sure. We're not past your turn. Go for it.
Okay.
You
So,
didn't do that damage. Go for it.
all right. Then the initial Booming Blade damage, we add a 7. And then if she moves during this round, more boom for her.
More boom for the buck. All right. We'll say just with that, it actually rips away kind of some of the skin and muscle and exposing bone underneath. Still, like I said, fresh, so bleeding, but still, even though the body definitely has taken quite a bit of damage, still on her feet. All right, Viet.
How far away are the rest of them coming?
At this point, they are about like 45 feet away, roughly. They'll be here shortly.
Okay. Do I have a way to step around Callan and grab
Absolutely.
it? All right. Viet is going to sheath his warhammer, step around, grab this green-eyed horrific thing in a grapple attack, and try to drag it back into the secret door.
Oh, okay.
Inside the tunnel.
Yeah, roll athletics then.
And do I get this attack bonus thing that?
Well, this is a grapple. That's not an attack.
Okay. Then
Because if you're just trying to grab and pull, you're not really doing damage, so it wouldn't be a straight-on attack.
all right. Then bonus action Teresiestum Sway. Enter a rage
Okay.
for advantage on the attack, which gives me a 13 on the grapple.
Very much so. Probably some of the damage done to the body. I mean, she is fighting back, but just some of her arm is not fighting like it should.
Drag her 10 feet into the tunnel.
So yeah,
And-
Maven just coming right towards you now. Viet is dragging this.
And second attack, unarmed attack, I'm going to ram its head into the wall.
Typically, unless you take the attack action, you can't bonus hand offhand. But as with all of it, we'll just if you would like to just make a.
Or kick it? Can I
She
kick
rolled
it?
a 2,
Whatever I
so you
wanna-
can do like a D4 of bludgeoning damage if you want to be forceful.
Do I get to
She
add my strength
really
modifier?
lost that roll. What was that?
Do I get to add my strength modifier?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You want me to make an attack roll?
No, not necessary. Save it.
Okay.
Or does it have to be this round?
2 attacks, so grapple. 2 attacks typically would be a whatever you want to do.
Well,
I'll roll
grappling
the-
normally is using your action to grapple, I believe. But you know what?
Okay.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Just make an attack.
We'll
Make an
need to
attack.
look for later.
We'll worry about
that.
it another
Yeah.
time. I'm not 100% sure because grappling is
14 to hit.
14 to hit. That hits.
So 4 plus 4, 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay. Yeah, as you kind of drag her into the tunnel, Maven, you're just like, oh, geez, and just bam, and you hear this just crunch, and in front of you, you actually see the face go into the actual stone, and the green light goes out, and you can hear just the bone crunching against the wall, and just the whole body goes limp.
Yikers, man.
Are you going to maintain that grapple? Just
Yeah. Viet
Okay.
doesn't know what's going on yet.
so yeah, you're just holding
Andy's
this
in a
limp
rage.
form, yeah, against the wall, and the green light, Maven, you can clearly see is gone out right now.
Okay, interesting. Well, based on our experience with these Zambos, those things usually come back after a while. So I'm going to want to get the hell out of range of this undead creature.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm in the tunnel. I'm close to the door.
Yep.
Oh my god, you can see my cat's little paw. Oh, you're so cute, Gammy. Sorry, she snuggled up with me because I've been gone.
Unless it's an undead cat, we're not talking.
She has green eyes, if that helps.
That does, okay.
But yeah, so I'm right inside the door.
Yep.
How many undead can I see?
From inside the door with a Viet and corpse against the wall, none.
Okay.
But you can definitely probably guess from Callan, like, as this is all happening, Callan hasn't just relaxed. His focus is now looking down the street. So you know there's probably more danger coming.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell.
Okie dokie, what spell?
You might think I'm almost like a magic user or something with all these damn spells I cast. Okay. I want to cast, where is it? Come on. It's Spike Growth. And I want to cast it in front of Callan by about 10 feet.
Okay.
To put some distance between us and the undead.
Fair. All right. So you kind
And I
of
don't
step
think I
around
have
out
to-
the... I'm guessing you at least have to see the area, so you kind of step around. You can always move back in. And you
Yes.
cast that, spikes grow up from the street.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Um,
As a hand reaches up.
so cute. She's being so cute.
I thought there was a zombie again. Sorry.
As a hand reaches up and grabs me by the neck.
Yeah, stomps on it.
Cammy, are you in on it? No, she loves to sit with me on the stream. That's the only spell I'm going to cast. I am going to come around Viet and come out the door and stand near Callan, though.
Okay. So yeah, you basically be right next to the door where Viet is and Callan right there. So you're kind of right in between both of them.
Yep. Yeah. Cool. Love it.
Hey, okay. Their turn.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Okay.
I know you know how spike growth works, but you don't. No one, unless they were there when the spell was cast, will be able to see that this is difficult terrain until they're on it. So I know these undead aren't particularly smart, but just wanted to remind you of that. So we can see it because we were there when it was cast, but it's
so were they.
camouflaged. And they can make a wisdom check
Not required.
to check it out, but I don't think those zombies.
What
are
is
gonna
that damage? Because even if someone knew, they don't
Yeah.
care.
Fair.
So it's their turn. 100%.
Cool.
They are running straight through it.
Sick. All right, so that's 2d4. Damage for every 5 feet they travel.
And how deep was it?
20-foot radius.
So yeah. So all the way through.
Okay.
Because they
So
are full clip.
8d8, d4, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of dice.
It is.
That is 24 damage.
24 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And their speed is halved.
All
So I'm
right.
not sure if they'd make it all the way across.
They will make it just to the other side of it. There is still a little space in between Callan now, and they are ripped up. At a certain point, you see one of them fall down and is still just crawling through it. They're not looking good at all, but green eyes still flaring out.
Okay.
And at the end of that one's turn, that limp body Viet is no longer limp, and it is struggling.
It woke back up?
You don't know.
You stepped outside.
It just dozed off for just a second. Just a second. All right. Viet. Or Callan, your turn. Top of the round.
Okay, so how many am I looking at? I'm on the edge of the...
You're looking at 4 that are barely bodies anymore. I mean, they have been ripped apart. You can see through their torsos in places. I mean, most of their feet are gone. I mean...
And they're just on the opposite edge, right?
They're on
Close.
your side of the edge. They made
Okay.
it through just barely. They used all their action and movement and were at full speed.
All right. Well, I'm gonna telekinetic shove one of them back into the hazard area,
Yeah.
and then I am going to Eldritch Blast two other ones, I guess.
All right. So
Yes.
you just mentally shove one back. It falls back onto its back, and you can see spikes just, and you just see, and falls back.
Nice.
The others, roll your attacks.
Okay. First Eldritch Blast, 21 to hit,
That hits.
7 damage.
Okay. Another one just poof, bursts and falls to the ground.
All right. Next, 25 to hit,
Yep.
and 12 damage.
Another one blown apart. Just the whole middle of the torso is just blown through, so you can see a perfect hole through, and it drops face forward right at your feet.
Okay. So just one drop there? and
Both
then the
did.
one-
Technically three,
Okay.
because the one you push back with the bonus action, and then your two Eldritch Blasts is boom, boom, boom.
All right. That's what I've got for now.
Yep. All right, Viet. You have one struggling in your grasp with its head halfway in just part of the wall.
Keep smashing.
Okay. Roll attacks.
Be a 24 to hit with my
Yes.
unarmed attack for 6 points of damage.
And once again, just goes limp.
Flourish and rip its head off. That's fine. We don't have to. I'm gonna kind of drag the body kind of over and look out the opening
Yeah.
to see.
Oh yeah.
Come,
See
we
some more out. Yeah.
come,
see
we
one
close
more on
door.
its feet.
come. We close door.
Hold the door. What?
Hodor.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
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 Maven, your turn.
Cool. Okay. So, I want to play baseball with these zombies because it's my favorite thing to do.
Pin them down
So-
in the spikes and then roll a flaming spear around on top of them.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm going bowling.
There's one
spike
still on its
growth-
feet,
spike
but
growth concentration spell?
3 on the ground and 1 limp in Viet's hands.
Yeah. So
Half of its
I'm
head
gonna go
just caved
bowling.
in.
So I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to roll it over top of these little nuggets.
All right. Roll damage.
So make a dex saving throw if you want to.
Fail, and not 20 on the one who's still standing somehow.
Jeez. Okay, so
That's a move.
they
Apparently,
take
Apparently, the missing leg from the knee down just it tipped in that direction.
so they will the ones who failed will take 10 fire
Okay.
damage and the other guy will take 5 fire damage.
All right. They all just burst into flames, and this is a concentration, so that gets rid of the spike growth, right? Or is that just last for a minute? I don't remember. What that is.
The sphere will stay.
Okay. Well, the second you cast it, if the other one was concentration, it just disappears. I just couldn't remember if spike growth is concentration or if it's just.
Oh
an
yeah,
effect
spike.
that
Oh sorry,
lasts.
yes, spike growth is. Let me check. I don't remember. Yep, concentration. So yeah, spike growth goes away. Ow.
Yep. But you've got a nice bonfire going. There are 4 bodies now, all burning, and the one that made its deck save by falling without the half a leg is now on fire on the ground.
Oh, funny. I mean, oh. I mean, these were
Anything-
people ones, so like I am kind of like
Are ya?
sad about it. But they're also undead evil zombies trying to eat me, so like
Anything
Okay,
else
that-
you're doing?
do I see any more undead coming?
At this moment, you can roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to roll perception.
Like a boss.
God, Roll20 is a cool app. That's an 11.
It's an 11. Right now, there's a lot of smoke, and the smell is not pleasant, burning flesh. And right now, you're not seeing anything right here, but there is a lot of smoke now coming off these, and this big burning sphere that is just a beacon here in the morning light. But, so no, not at the moment at least. So, two of the bodies that are on the ground, or no, actually, all three bodies all start, like, just on fire fully, stand up or start to come to their feet and then drop back to the ground. Yet the one in your grasp, all of a sudden, once again, you just feel it just like, trying to turn around. I mean, half of its head's caved in. It's not looking great, but that young lady was a fighter, apparently. And the other one, just missing part of its leg, is just on fire, crawling towards you. But that happens at then, so it's going to be... Yeah, no, that one doesn't. And, all right, Callan, your turn. There's a wiggling one in Viet's grip, and there's an on fire one crawling towards you.
Okay. On fire one crawling towards me, I will slash with the rapier and apply booming blade.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Okay, 14 to hit with advantage.
Yep, that still hits.
Okay. Alright, base damage is 8 and then plus 2. Total of 10 for the no. Yeah, just 8, and then the booming blade is an additional 7, so 15 total. And then bonus action, I'm gonna just shove that still moving one. If it's still moving after I slash at it, shove it back further 5 feet.
Okay, it does not seem to be. Kind of the heat, and you stab into it again, and you just hear another like
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and everyone looks suspicious, like.
I'm gonna shove it back anyways.
All right, and it kind of rolls back, and now all 4 of the zombies are burning on the ground to kind of get together right there.
Pile them up.
I feel like these
Viet.
guys are just gonna keep coming back. Like, unless we burn them to a crisp, I guess. Maybe even then, undead skeletons.
Undead ash spores.
Ooh.
Spooky, spooky. I don't like that.
21 attack roll to keep smashing this thing against the wall.
Sure.
8 points of damage.
Poof! And it once again just it goes limp.
How far away is the burn pile?
15 feet max. I mean, easily throw distance for
yeah.
a limp corpse.
Yep. I'll throw it onto the burn pile.
Yeah. That had to do it, right? Maven, you're up.
Yeah. How many are still
They are all
vertical?
burning currently.
Yeah, but how many are still vertical?
They are all on the ground in a heap burning at the moment.
Well, just for good measure, I'm gonna move the sphere, I'm gonna manipulate it, and then bring it back down.
Okay, and smash.
Just gonna roll
Yeah,
it down
just
the
adding insult
alley
to
and then.
Absolutely. And just
That's 10
ashes
damage
and
again.
yeah, and does no need. The smashing fire. It seems after a moment you all kind of pause there, catching your breath for just that brief moment, and it's like, all right, I don't think they're getting up this time. Like they're just burning.
Yeah, will reluctantly climb off the ropes. He's about to put the pile driver, the crossbody slam, the
Into the fire. Oh, do it! I want to see this. All right, so you're at the door still. Right now, there's a fire. There's a pile of burning stuff over there underneath a bowling ball of fire. What are you doing?
Look around, see if there's any other hazards, dangers coming our way.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Okay. It's an 8.
8. In this immediate area, you're not seeing anything right now. I mean, you're still in the distance hearing plenty of shouts and yells and the sounds of like some fighting and like a very hard to read direction.
All right. How are we gonna get out of town or deal with whatever's going on here?
this is not safe.
We gotta get out of here. Should we? I mean, okay, so we're trying to get to Mirrorvale. What direction are we facing?
Do we need out of city first, and then
Yes. True.
what is quickest way out?
Probably the lock system, right?
Callan would know that, right?
Yeah. It really depends on how you want to do it. The lock system, if it's still being utilized by people who run it, would be fast. Otherwise, you know the most direct route going through in the Stones district and down, and then there's jumping off the cliffs district and just, I mean, that's the fastest, most direct.
That sounds kind of fun.
And if I remember, there's stairways. Like the lock is the fast way, and then there's some sort of stair/platform/elevator thing that's slower.
Yep, much slower. But
that's-
it's kind of that cargo-ish type thing that
Yeah.
but it's if people are running it, it can be done, and that's a much simpler system that if you needed to, you might be able to make things work.
Yeah, no one's in charge. No one's. Yeah, we'll just kind of like he doesn't know how to verbalize this, but no one left.
Yeah, I feel like if we expect to find any working systems at the docks, they're going to be under assault by the same zombies.
Okay, this is a weird question, but could we swim?
If you jump.
Yeah, right?
I mean, or into the river, but then once again you hit that lock system, and then there's the problem of the water doesn't go anywhere until.
Viet would take a kind of swallow and look back down the tunnel and kind of look at the two of them, and we could go back down. He doesn't look thrilled about this, but rain took us here.
Yeah. That position was compromised. But
Is there a way out of these undergrounds?
There's
How
always
deep,
a way
how deep
out.
do undergrounds go?
really, really deep.
These are some of the oldest tunnel systems, I think. So I don't even know how far they go.
We could get out through the sewers. It connects to the waterway eventually. It's going to be dangerous and dark and probably pretty stinky. But the sewer system might be our safest bet to get out.
So in this open area where we just piled up some bodies and burned them, how far around can we look to try to get a sense of what's going on?
You're right off of like a city street. Like it's not. They just kind of veered off into this kind of almost an open alleyway that opens into like where multiple buildings have like kind of that square in the back, whatever you want to call it, like kind of. And so, like you can easily, if you move a little bit, start to look down the streets and things like that. You're kind of working a little bit more closed off, which is, you know, just going with some of the lower rolls for perception as well.
Okay.
New perception check.
We could go back to the former mansion. There was a boat down there, wasn't there?
There was. But didn't...
Do we know that?
I don't think we knew that.
I don't think
I mean, I didn't know
Maven
that.
and Viet
I think
don't know
Callan
anything about
probably
that.
would have at least seen it. He was right there at the edge, but that's 1,000 feet down, and that was hours ago.
Those two probably have already left.
All right.
Because since that, it has been probably about 9 hours, roughly.
I got a 22 on my perception check to listen and scope around. Another safe bet would be the rooftop system, but we're going to have to jump and be pretty dexterous to do that.
I can jump.
Yeah?
Viet can jump.
Viet, good jump.
Is there, if we're gonna hit the rooftops, is there like any seat of like local government that is close by, like whoever should be dealing with crisis in the Cliffs district?
I mean, close-ish by in a very large city. I mean, you're in a district that definitely has an area. It's actually closer to the middle of the Cliffs district, kind of by the river, some bridges that run back and forth, very large keep, very ornate, very nice. You're probably in normal, just traveling through the city, like 20 minutes away just walking.
How far are we approximately from the walls? Assuming we're not going down, but we're just escaping the city, are we any closer to the outer wall that faces out on that upper
From
part
where
of the terrace?
the house was near the edge, you are probably closer to the actual lock system than you are to the actual outer walls.
Okay.
That 22 you said, Maven? For perception, you kind of go to the edge of the alley. I want you to roll me a D100, please, quick.
Sure.
Because you do see things.
You and your
See what I
tables.
see. That is... Oops. 52.
52.
Good roll. Good roll.
I love it. Oh, perfect. So, as you come to the edge, you kind of look one way, and down the street quite a ways, you do see there, it's hard to tell at the distance, definitely a good block or so, you do see there are people running across the street, like leaving one building, and nearby there's another street that connects, and moving that way, heading more towards the river. And as you do, all of a sudden you start to hear screams and shouts behind you, and you turn and look the other way down the street, and barreling towards you is this carriage with like two horses pulling it, and there are people in the carriage that, and with all these like other green-eyed figures that are clinging onto it and just trying to smash into the top of the roof, and it just goes rushing by. Roll me a dexterity save real quick.
Yeah. I hope it runs me over. I'm just kidding. I don't wish that at all.
Who's driving it?
I got a 7.
Ooh, a 7. All right, you're gonna get hit a little bit, just a little bit.
I fling to the top of the carriage. Now I'm one with it under the spokes.
You're going to take 11 bludgeoning as one of the horses kind of clip you with its shoulder, because you're not all the way out of the alley, but you're right there, and this thing is just careening back and forth along the walls and the buildings, and you just kind of get clipped.
Okay.
And it keeps going. You hear screams of people inside, and you can see undead on top of it, just trying to break into it.
Okay.
And it goes flying down the street.
Do something.
Viet and Callan, you all do just catch a glimpse of this as it just clips Maven.
Okay. Can I, black and white Western movie, jump right on the carriage and start slashing off zombies?
Make me an initiative roll. We're going to use this as kind of like a reaction. Okay. If it's higher than a 16, you're going to take that moment and you'll be just going.
It's a 7.
It's a 7. You're kind of shocked. I mean, you react, but by the time you're in full motion, it has hit Maven. She is kind of stumbling off and catching herself as it keeps moving just past the opening of this alley.
Callan gets to the end of the alley. Yeah, you better run.
Yeah. Can I blast some zombies off of it?
Sure. You can make within range. So make your attack rolls with the blast.
120-foot range. First attack roll is an 11.
11. Just kind of shoots wide.
And then the second one is a 9.
A 9. It just kind of hits the side of the actual carriage and just breaks it a little bit. What are you doing? Okay. Everybody, what's going on? So that just flew by. Maven, you're kind of caught yourself on the edge of the building.
Yeah.
Ow.
I have an idea.
I'm all ears.
I kind of want to try to dispel magic.
Sure.
On a zombie?
Absolutely. Sure.
I don't know if I can... I don't know if it's going to work, but... I want to try.
You may certainly try. Why not?
Okay.
Let me just double check one thing. 120 feet. So if you're kind of quick with this, you absolutely can.
Okay. I want to do that, and DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. It's at 3rd level, so it's a DC 13. On a successful check, the spell ends. Okay. So I just roll a d20, I think?
It has to save.
Yeah, this is...
You cast it. It has
to... this is a save. So basically, if the spell is below the level you cast it at, it just ends. If it's above it, it's...
I'm rolling it at 3rd level.
no, it's a check. It's not a save. So it is above the level you cast it at. So it is, you need to make a
save. That was an 18.
Or check.
18.
That is that it has no effect. You throw that out and cast it, and nothing happens. If anything, let me just check one thing. Nope. And they so far doesn't seem to be bothered by
I just wasted a spell slot.
It happens. It was still a good try. You didn't know. What if it worked? Okay. And so carriage is now continued down. It's bouncing around. It actually rammed into some of the figures that were running down the street further, and just keeps going. What are you doing?
Well, we could follow that carriage. No doubt we could use it to get out of town if the people inside allow us. If we save their lives, they might be more than generous. What do you think?
I just like that idea because it's very action oriented, and I don't know what else to do right now. So,
Right.
Viet is trying to figure out how to close the door to the secret entrance and not get himself trapped on the inside.
Doesn't take much to figure out how.
I've seen secret doors before.
Well, no, more of like you know how to open
Or
it
your
from the
favorite
inside.
enemy.
It's got the same type of mechanism from the outside. If you know what you're looking for,
Can you make me roll a
you can make
check?
it work.
Okay, all right. Close the door and kind of situating it, and pushing on it, make sure it's set, and then he'll turn and walk toward the end of the alley where those two have wandered off to. Because this is what we're doing now, apparently. So
Yep.
get his
all right,
warhammer
so-
out.
How far is the carriage?
Now with the conversation, it is 500 feet or so. It's starting to get hard to see.
Still barreling forward, or
Oh, 100%. At a
Oh.
breakneck speed.
Terrified horses, terrified passengers.
I think we're just gonna tire ourselves out if we're chasing that.
It's kind of like a scene out of a Russian folktale, like the sled with the wolves chasing it, and the wolves are. Yeah.
Are we the wolves in this story?
Yes, we are wolves.
We werewolves?
Are we the baddies?
Just down the street, all of a sudden you hear another scream. You start to hear hollering, and you can hear the sound of actual combat very close by, like probably just on the next block if you go down, and you can just hear the sound of combat. You can hear shouts and curses, and occasionally the sound of a braying goat that seems to be a little bit in panic.
A goat?
That's the way we need to go.
Okay.
All
I
right.
do like goats.
Viet is going to pause to take his boots, pull his boots off quick, kind of tie the laces, loop them over, and pick up some dirt and eat it as he's casting and muttering to himself, Shmok Jimmy, and casting Long Strider on himself so he can try to keep up
Okay.
with his stubby little dwarf legs.
All right. All right. Mark that off, and you take off running full speed.
Yeah.
You turn the corner, and as you do, you can see there is like the buildings here look like doors have been broken down, windows shattered. There is lots of debris, things like it almost look like there are people who might have been trying to hack up as quickly as possible and get out of here. But just down the street, there's a little opening, and you can actually see there is a building. And actually, Callan, you are familiar with this one. Viet, you might even have heard of it as well. Maven, you've been here before. You see on top of a building with grass on it. You see the fat-bellied goat, and on top you see a man standing there with a frying pan, holding the chain of a goat as these undead creatures are climbing up the side of it, and he is just like, "Get back, you damn dirty evil! You leave Bessie alone!" And he's just beating these creatures off of the roof, holding this battle against the undead for his life and apparently that of a goat. You see this far enough away that it's like you're not in danger yourself. They seem very distracted by this man, and every now and then you'll actually see like another undead creature kind of like come out looking around and then just charge straight at the building. Right now there's about a dozen around the building that are trying to get up, and he just runs to the corner of that and just bashes down, and he's like, "Back down to the street, you damn dirty zombie!"
Okay, how long? Distance to the goat?
From here, you're probably about 60, 70 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, to the base of the building, and then it's, like 15 feet above you.
All right. Full movement towards the fracas.
Okay, charging.
Blast away at some zombies. Do you need rolls?
I do need rolls if you are attacking zombos.
Right on. Okay. First one, dirty 20. And damage 13. Second to hit is 11. Did that
Same target or a different target?
hit? Different target.
Okay. What'd you roll?
11.
That one will just strike the building right next to
Okay.
it.
All right. And then after full movement blasting, I'll use my bonus action to Misty Step onto the roof and valiantly defend the goat and his keeper.
All right, yeah, it's a stretch, but you get like right to that teetering edge of the corner of the roof, and like when you bamf up, you're just like, whoa, you know, but you're right there on the edge. And like, actually, what helps you kind of right yourself is right when you do, like an undead hand grasps your ankle for just a moment.
Alrighty, so I'm poised.
You are poised, sir. Maven, yet as you're running, all of a sudden just pulling a little bit away from you, and all of a sudden disappears and appears on the edge of the roof, teetering, and then having a helping hand, apparently. Let's just
Okay.
roll initiative for the sake as we are going through this. That way I can keep things in somewhat of an order. We'll still continue to keep it a little loosey-goosey.
Cool. Hopefully I roll better this time.
21.
One for Callan.
Oh, 22.
Nice. 17.
That's good. You should go first.
Ooh, down at the bottom of the...
Well, you take all the fun out of gloating if you're happy for me.
Oh, man.
Wow. Those are some bad rolls. All right.
I've got a chance.
All right, so just starting this as everyone's charging forward. Maven, what are you doing as you're all charging forward?
I am casting
come on.
another spell. I'm sorry,
Go
I'm
fast.
casting a spell. I'm sorry,
What spell?
I have so many spells. I'm going to cast, if this is a spell that I think it is, poison spray.
Okay.
So the closest zombie, I'm going to reach my hand out and
So using
Poison
your
spray.
full first movement, that'll get you about 30 feet away from them.
the range is 10 feet. So just kidding, I won't do that. Instead, sorry.
That's okay.
Instead, I will cast. Sorry, that doesn't do anything. Frick! I have so many spells that are useless. I'm so. Okay. Acid arrow.
Shape,
Perfect.
shift,
This
shape,
looks even
shift,
better.
Shape, shift.
So I'm casting it at second level, and on a hit, the target will take 4d4 acid damage and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. I can definitely hit that.
Okay.
90 feet.
90 feet.
So I cast acid arrow, and I'm gonna roll. So
Yeah, please do so.
yes. I'm still learning how Roll20 works. I'm not sure which buttons let me roll. And which ones don't. That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Yes! Okay, so 44 acid damage right now, and then it'll be
How'd you get this
2d4 at the end of its next turn. That's 7 damage.
I'll deal with that later. Okay, 7 damage. So it slams into one. All right, yeah, it takes hit. The acid it's on its back, and it turns around to not looking pleased as it's burning by acid.
Nice.
All right. So you've moved to get to that 30 feet, like charging forward still? Or did you stop?
I think I'm gonna stop because all of my attacks are ranged. So
Okay. Okay. So you're still 60 feet back.
yes.
Viet, your turn. Or Callan. No, sorry, Callan. Your turn.
Okay.
You are poised on the edge of the roof.
Okay, so which of my allies is closest to me?
Right now, because of just everything, I'd say Viet potentially, because he seems like he's going to be still running forward. Correct, Viet?
Okay.
More or less, maybe.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So bonus action, I'll hex the guy who grabbed my ankle.
Sure. He is hexed.
Okay. I'll drop his strength.
Yep.
And then do a defensive flourish and apply booming blade.
All right.
Okay, so that to hit is a nat 20,
Ooh, that definitely hits her.
28 to hit. And then, so base damage from rapier. What? Ah, nice. That's max damage too.
Good.
So the crit with the bonus is 23 total.
Nice.
And then you apply hex for 6. So up to 29. Where and I did
Yeah,
the
you
defensive-
stab forward with your rapier and shove it right in between its eyes, and then its head just poof out the back and it
Okay,
falls
okay.
back. Yeah,
I gotta roll that.
You,
I have to roll that defensive flourish to see how much I get to add to my
absolutely.
AC. So, okay. Get to add 3 to my AC for the next round. Okay. That's what I did.
Okay. And at least at the moment, that your hex is gone off of it, because you just completely obliterated.
Jeez, those are all max rolls. That's awesome.
Well done. Yeah, take it when you can, sir.
Right?
All right. Yeah.
One
Viet,
guy has a bad day. At least.
yeah, one definitely did. Viet, as you're running forward, you do see like one who's grabbing his leg, going up, and then all of a sudden, yeah, like a Gallagher show. You just, oh, gee. Did you bring your rain jacket to,
Shield.
Alien
Got
doesn't
the shield
know.
up there.
She'll just.
I know who Gallagher is.
Oh, good.
The guy with the hammer and the watermelon.
Correct.
guy. Fun at parties.
Other parties, yeah.
Is it my turn?
It is, sir.
With my long strider bumping me up to 35 feet, dashing, I get there. That's my turn. Shield.
All right. You are there. You are in the thick of it. A whole bunch of undead. Haven't noticed you yet, but somebody just got dropped. You could just blend in. Just
Gore all in my face.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. It worked in The Walking Dead. Why not?
Uh-huh.
All right. Next up, the man on the top of the roof starts to come straight at you, Callan. Maybe slightly hysterical looking a little bit. And yeah, and he's charging, and as he sees you, he's like, and then goes right next to you and slams down at another one that's starting to climb up. And you just hear the frying pan just ping. That's a hit.
That is a finely tuned frying pan, my good man.
Yeah, and it kind of knocks it back. It doesn't fall off the roof because it's climbing up, but it definitely kind of goes back to full extension. It's got like a nice flat mark on its forehead. And he's like, not to say I don't mind you being here, but there are no drinks available right now. And he starts to move off towards another one that's starting to climb up.
That's all right. I brought the drinks.
Well, good. We're closed. They don't understand. They can't stay here. Next up, we're going to just see, because she's right there. Nope. That's all. So now the rest of the undead, they're going to continue to climb up. I'm just going to roll rapid fire on what they're doing. Around you, Viet, about 6 all just notice you, turn, and just start attacking.
I got these half.
Okay, I have a miss. I have a nat 20. I have a miss, and I have a miss. And I have a miss, and I have a nat 20. So 2 nat 20s. It's not a ton of damage. You should be fine. That's 6 on the first one. A little bit more. A 10 on the second. And this is all obviously bludgeoning. Just as they're pummeling, trying to... I dropped a dice. Just drag you down. So 2 of them get to do that next time. So I'll put a V there and a V there because they're the lucky ones. The other 6 going to 5. So 5 are going to continue to climb. 1 is going to go after the gentleman who is about to swing at it, and that'll miss. Very feeble. It's still climbing. The others are attacking at you, Callan. These are all disadvantaged because they are still in climbing and at the edge of their range. And 1 is going to hit.
You need to hit a 22.
Natural 19 plus 4.
Okay.
So that is only 6 bludgeoning from 1 as it manages to kind of grab your leg a little bit and just punches you like a real dead leg right in the gut, just climbing up. And it is getting to its feet now, actually on the roof with you, as the other 4 are now also coming to their feet and on the actual roof. 1 that is smoking with acid is just at a full breakneck speed, charging straight at you. It's going to take its action and move, but it is right here, Maven. It is full speed running.
Cool. It's going to take some damage at the end of its turn.
Right now.
4 damage.
4 more damage. All right. So it keeps charging.
Yes,
Coming
and
right for you.
Mr. Punchy, I want to get him back with Hellish Rebuke.
Mr. Punchy with Hell's Rebuke, I guess.
Dex 16.
Ooh. Yeah, you just look down at him and you can see he in life had mutton chops and just something about that. And
I don't like you.
he is now on fire.
Okay. 7 damage.
7. All right, top of the round, Maven. You've got a zombie who very much has closed the distance and looks like it is very much wanting to have a conversation with you. It's missing like some of its jaw, but very
Auditioning
much
for the
like to
Joker.
palather.
So, apparently I have a scimitar. I didn't know
Hey!
that. I'm just looking at my items.
Pokey.
So, yeah. So I'm going to try to slice his head off.
Sure.
Because maybe like real zombies, you have to cut their head off.
Sure.
That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
I did. That's 9 damage.
9 damage.
Probably doesn't cut his head off, but
No.
does something.
But it goes right into his neck, real deep.
Yeah. And then
And
I'm
as you-
going to disengage as a bonus action.
You
I
can
can
do
move.
that?
I think, right? Or is that a special skill?
Rogues
that was
get
a
to do that
Javian
as a
thing.
bonus action.
Damn it. Never mind.
Or yeah.
Cool. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up a table for my wild shape.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all for my turn.
Okay. So, Callan,
Yes.
you are up.
All right, I'm gonna transfer Hex over to not Mr. Punchy, but like a zombie next to him.
Okay,
And
Mrs.
then-
Punchy.
There you go. And then
She also has mutton chops.
She does. They're dwarves.
he brought his wife to bar closing.
Well, I mean, couples who do
Party.
things together are a stronger couple. It's healthy.
Yeah, it's going to be really healthy. So, and then I will attack Mr. Punchy with a slashing flourish with the rapier. So that could potentially damage both of them.
Absolutely.
All right. So that 2 hit is on Mr. Punchy is a nat 20.
Woo!
You see that, right?
I don't see it.
Killian?
I saw it.
I see it.
I saw it. It was good.
Oh, it's so cool.
Now he's bragging.
all around.
You beat him on
Party,
initiative,
party.
but now he's bragging about his nat 20s.
I am. And then when I don't get nat 20s, I'm going to cry. Okay, so damage on Mr. Punchy with that nat 20 is a 14.
14.
And then he gets an additional D6 from the flourish. So Mr. Punchy got a total of 18 damage. Then I need to read slashing flourish. I'm not sure how it works. I can potentially hit another target. Okay. It just says I can expend my bardic inspiration to deal extra damage to another target within 5 feet.
Okay. Mrs. Punchy is there.
Okay, so she gets the D6 from the inspiration. That's a 6, and then the D6 from the hex. That's a 6.
Wow, very much. Nice.
Woo!
All right, so a flurry of slashes and the hex energy, greenish energy wrapping around and bursting, causing all kinds of damage and blood and viscera and all of that. A mutton chop flies off. It falls on Viet's shield for a moment. All right.
Are they having fun? Is this healthy for their relationship at this moment?
Other than, it seems like Mrs. Punchy is into facial hair, and he's lost some. So she seems a little bothered. But, it's a growing thing. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Would you like to move at all, or are you going to stick right there just with your fans down below you, reaching up, admiring? Actually, no, they're on the roof.
No, I want to keep defending the goat and his keeper. So unless they're far enough away from him, I don't want to move away, and I don't want to provoke opportunity attacks.
He's about 10 feet away from you, so he's still kind of dealing with some of them on the edge, but yeah, he's still there.
Okay. Yeah, if I can move closer to him without provoking opportunity attacks,
We'll
I
say
would.
sure. Go
Okay.
for it. Yeah, so you just shift over, kind of still, just keeping pace with him.
Yeah.
So next up, it's his turn, and he's gonna take another swing at a mean old. Yep, he sure does. Natural 18. So that would be to the same one he hit before, trying to really drive that flattened spot onto its head down. That will be 6 bludgeoning, and another ping, and you see it stumble for just a second, but then the green flickers for a second, but focuses back in. And come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Nope. Oh, that's so bad. I'm gonna roll again to see how bad. Oh, that's so bad. So Bessie actually turns and tries to do a kick to kick one off, and she totally misjudges and falls off the edge of the roof and is now just hanging by the chain. And he's just, Bessie!
No.
Now it's the undead's turn. So the first 6 that are all around Viet.
Do I get a turn?
Oh, you do. Right before all of that happened. Sorry. I was just so excited to... Yeah, what are you doing? You're surrounded. There's 6 around you.
Were there any underneath? So I can just go after the goat too if that works for you.
If you want. It's hanging by a chain.
Okay.
Still connected.
Is there anything below it trying to leap up and grab it?
At this moment, they seem very focused on you.
Excellent. All right. I will pick one and I'm going to hit it for 14 to hit.
That hits.
For 14 points of damage. I'm going to hit that one again.
Yep, still standing.
Ooh, 9 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
And nah, we're good.
Yeah. All right.
Just another day.
So yeah, you smash the one. As you go to swing again, it actually backs up just a tiny bit as it's about to lunge back at you. All of a sudden, the goat swings a little bit, still kicking. Maybe that helped knock it off balance. Who knows? And now the undead are attacking. They are lunging at you, attacking and missing and missing and missing and missing. Like your armor, your shield, you are just batting them off. They are not making any purchase onto you, except for those
quick.
2. Good.
Viet is quick.
And those 2 already got their hits from last time that were the crits, so that works out. And so they are going to give you, the first one is 7 piercing as the first one finds a spot and bites into you. Need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
You feel just a dirty bite wound, but you're fine. Next one is 6 piercing. Need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. You are still fine. You feel something start to, in your shoulder, like almost like your shoulder's tightening up a little bit, but you're fine. And that's those in front of what?
Lockjaw.
Maven, in front of you, the one is going to take one big swipe at you with its kind of ripped apart hand. So there's kind of more sharp bones sticking out of the hand. I don't think this will hit. 15?
Matches.
Matches. Okay, yeah, it does hit then. And that's 8 slashing. As it kind of just, with its sharp, bony fingers, just goes and grabs at you. And then the others who are attacking, one is at the gentleman on the roof, one is at Callan. Those suck. Jeez, these zombies are just batting nothing. They all miss. They're all flailing. They can't decide. They're tripping over each other. One reaches for the goat and falls off onto the ground. Uses its movement to climb back up. Yeah, not a lot on the undead side, but because of there's yelling and there's a booming blade and there's all this stuff has happened in the last 2 rounds. Four come down the street. Like one comes out from one street, 3 more are coming straight down, charging straight towards you. So we have a few more that have joined the fray. It'll be end of next round before they get here, but they're coming. All right. So, top Maven, you got a thing that has some funny hands that is just giving you a high five that hurt.
So So I'm gonna wild shape
Fair.
into, you're gonna hate me, but I think it's awesome, a Velociraptor.
Okay, we've had. I'm gonna allow it for now. What's the CR level on that?
1/4.
1/4. Okay, then you
Yeah.
can.
I can't do like a huge amount of damage. I just think it's crazy that I can turn into a dinosaur. There's actually a lot of dinosaurs on my wild shape list.
Yeah.
Deadwood variant.
If you and that's what we're gonna flavor it as, because if you remember a while ago, we had talked about that kind of custom wild shape rules.
Yes.
We haven't talked about it since then because you've really never shown much into diving into that part. So for now, we will say that is one of them, because with these forms, they level up with you normally,
Yeah.
and so we'll have to make those adjustments later. Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely flavor it in whatever way. It's a lizard-looking guy.
Yeah, just it's horrible. It's not pleasant looking. But so bonus action, you wild shape.
Yes. And I
Now what
can
do you
make
got?
2 attacks. So I'm going to attack the undead right in front of me.
Okay.
And okay, so this is a trait of the Velociraptor, but you can tell me if I can or can't do this. I have advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of my allies is within 5 feet of me,
Okay.
or 5 feet of the creature, and the ally is not incapacitated. Is anyone within 5 feet of us, or are we out on the fringe?
Yeah, you stayed 60 feet back from the party.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Cool. So, yes, I'm gonna bite first,
Bite.
and then I'm going to claw him after that. So,
Lovely.
let's do that. So that is a 7 plus 5, 13.
That hits.
It does? Oh, crazy.
It does,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. That is 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage, so let's roll that. 5 damage with the bite, and then with the claws,
The claws.
that is gonna be 13.
13 will hit.
Cool. Okay, so then that is a d4 plus 2 slashing damage.
All right.
So that is 5 damage.
5 more damage. So yeah, as you transform to this horrible deadwoods dinosaur-y bird lizard thing, you claw into it and bite and just kind of rip at its neck, claw down its front, and it drops to the ground, and you can see the light go out in its eyes.
Score. Cool.
You do have movement if you like.
I am gonna get closer. I'm gonna take all my movement.
What's the speed of your creature?
30.
30. All right, you charge forward 30 feet. So you got about another 30 feet. Then you're in the fray then. All right, super good turn. Ripped one apart. Callan.
Yeah. All right.
on
So
rooftop.
where's Mr. Punchy and Mrs. Punchy right now?
They are right there, hand in hand, coming towards you.
Okay. I am going to telekinetic.
As a couple.
Some romantic evening.
Oh, they're hand in hand. So
Yeah, they wanted to go out to eat.
I'm gonna
and-
Oh!
Yeah, they're going out to eat. I'm going to telekinetic shove Mr. Punchy, and hopefully, if they're holding hands, they both get shoved, right?
I mean, that was flavor, but you know what? You roll high. You roll good. Like, sure.
They need to make
Save.
strength saving.
Are you gonna let him
throw.
shove me like that?
What's your DC?
It is 16.
Okay. If I fail it by more than 5, I roll the 3. So, I mean, that's a 6, but still. So yeah, you shove and Mr. Punchy, and you do hear, you hear no as Mrs. Punchy goes with, and they both fall to the ground, each taking bludgeoning damage.
I'll
from
never let you
falling.
go, Punchy.
And
does my hex apply to the falling damage that I helped them to?
I think that's from attacks more than
Right,
anything
right.
else. I mean, as is, I already gave you a gift.
Yeah. Okay. That was my bonus action.
Yeah, that was just your bonus.
So my action, I'll just step forward and look over and shoot Mrs. Punchy with Eldritch Blast twice.
All right.
14 to hit the first one.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
It's ranged and she's prone.
Okay.
'Cause he did not make saves. I didn't even try to have him deck save.
14 disadvantage.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Oops. So then that blast damage is 7.
Okay, 7. So she looks up at you with the green fire in her eyes and just and she looks back up, now missing part of her lower jaw, still there.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then second bolt. I got a 20 and a 15.
At her again?
Yes.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, hex is applied to her, so I get to add hex.
Yep, do that.
Okay. All right. For both of them. An additional 3 and 6.
3 and 6.
So another 9. That's what Callan did.
Yeah, so as you just rain down shots and the hex energy rips even more apart, you can see she a lot of her is exposed. Some of her neck, some of her face and jaw is missing. She's actually got a stump at her elbow now because it's still holding on to her husband's hand. And she looks down, and the fire in Mr. Punchy's eyes are out. And she looks back up. Viet, your turn.
There's get some sway. You will enter a rage again.
Okay. Oof, rage.
Didn't think we were going to be... Anyway.
Yeah, hey!
And he'll attack the one that he was swinging at before. The one that he hit first one time. That'd be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Very much.
So that is 8 plus 4 is 14 plus Colossus Strike, which is an extra 1d8 on a creature that's less than its HP maximum.
Nice.
So that is a total of 21 damage with the first hit.
Yeah, that are you doing the one you hit before?
Yeah,
or
because that's the one the Colossus Strike works, is if it's below its hit point. So
yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah. As you smash down, you can see it drops to the ground, hitting its head, and the light in its eye, it's out, not getting up at the moment.
Okay. I'll hit another one.
Yeah,
a different one.
Another one.
That'd be a 13 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 points of damage. Oh, excuse me. That should have been 23 because I'm in a rage, so plus 2. So now this is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right, perfect.
Because I'm in a rage.
Yep.
This
Awesome.
whole rage thing is new. So
yeah. And you can reckless event and all that stuff.
bonus action. I'm not gonna. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Now on top, he's taking a swing with that mighty frying pan, and nat 20.
Nice.
Frying pan really just max damage. That's
What's the maker's
So-
mark on that frying pan?
Yeah.
with a nat 20 and the damage he's already been plugging away at this one. He finally just, you see him hold it again, and he twists his grip a little bit so it's more at the edge, and just boom, and it just right inside its head and just tips, and he's still holding on to Bessie.
Nice.
So another one bites the dust. That one's gone too. Okay. And Bessie will being choked. And now on Dead's turn. So we've got those. Miss and a hit on Viet. A miss and a hit on Viet. And that's... And one more because the other one was killed. The other one wasn't. And that's a miss. So 2 hits. Poor. That'll be 5 reduced down to 2 because you're raging. And the other one is 6 down to 3 because you're waging. Then we have the 2 still on the rooftop. One going after you, Callan. The other one going after our... Poor. We'll see how bad that is right now. Okay, not great. That's interesting. I'm going to roll one more time for just chaotic. Okay, so I got a nat 1, and then I rolled a 3, and then for just like how chaotic could this be, I got an 18. So as it steps towards you and goes to swing, all of a sudden the roof caves, and it just... and you just hear a bang inside the bar and in. So 1 is currently not visible.
Gotta yell at that zombie.
I said we're closed.
Yeah, he said we're closed.
The other one, 23 on UCAT, or no, that's on our gentleman. Never mind. And he's gonna take some damage. And ow, that hurts. He's looking rough. As he pulls out his frying pan, the only other one there now on the roof with you two goes and reaches and slams forward. You can see his hands dig in deep and rip at his shoulder, and you can see he's bleeding now, and that's the one that's holding Bessie, and he kind of goes down to one knee. Movement. Mrs. Punchy is back on the roof. Next turn we'll see things. And full movement. Maven, you can now see 4 more of these creatures, but these look a little different. You can see there's more like scales to their skin that are at full speed and are just now within about like 5-10 feet from where you're getting to. It took all their movement down the street to get to here. They're still not within melee, but they're here now.
Okay.
Top of the round, Maven.
Okay. So the guy in front of me still hasn't fallen, right?
Oh, he has. You
He
ripped
has?
him apart as a...
I did. I forgot. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, and then I moved 30
I
feet.
forgot.
Who's the closest
Oh, no.
zombie to me right now?
The brand new ones that just showed up that look a lot more scaly. They are the closest. I know.
These
I
are probably going to taste terrible.
Right. Almost cannibalism, maybe. Lizard on lizard. I'm just telling you.
Okay. So the closest zombie to me, you said they are, what, 10, 15 feet away?
Like 5 feet. Like they
5
got
feet.
everything they had to get right up to you, but they're not quite melee, so you just have to step forward.
Okay. So I rolled actually super good for these attacks. It'll be a 19 and 23 to hit for a bite and a claw, respectively, on the closest zombie near to me.
All right. Both hit.
So that is 3 plus 4, 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
11
As
damage.
I bite and I rip at the flesh and the scales, trying to figure out how many more are coming and just get these out of here.
Yeah, if you want to use your bonus action to do like a perception check with more focus than just passive.
I think I'm gonna. I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perception.
And how much damage was that again?
That was 11 damage. So 7 plus 5, 12. I thought there was a 1 and I got sad.
Okay, yeah. You're a little bit more focused on what's in front of you. There's lots of screams and shouts and things going on, and your senses right now are a little bit topsy-turvy, being now in a new form. But hey, you're not going to be taken surprised by, the things in front of you. Which, as you're biting and ripping into them, you can actually feel the skin is almost like an armor itself. It is thicker, a heavier hide of scale.
Okay.
All right. I'm guessing you don't want to move and break contact with them after you closed in. Okay, I just figured. I was just making sure.
I don't want an opportunity attack. No, sir.
I get you. Callan, you're up.
Okay. I want to telekinetic shove Mrs. Punchy off the roof if I can.
But she just got up here and she has things to talk to you about.
Yeah.
She wants to see a manager.
Yeah. So no. The answer is no.
He doesn't have a manager.
I am the manager.
Not today, Karen. All right. Yes, I would like to do that. And then
I rolled a 7.
okay. Just so did I push her off the roof successfully?
I rolled a 7.
That's a yes.
So yeah.
Okay. Manage this. Splat. Okay, and then I want to, if I can, I want to have one of those weird bottles I got from the saddlebag with Celia that had the confetti note on it. I want to catapult that into the middle of the concentration of zombies that are on the ground still.
Okay. So there's the further out one where there seems to be a like velocibird creature and a whole bunch of more lizardy humans.
Right.
And then there's the one right where Viet is with a few around him. Those
Okay.
are the 2 concentrations.
Well, I mean, I know that's Maven, the
Right.
deadwood chicken, whatever.
Yeah, the deadwood chicken. Yes. Oh, they're the scourge of the
So
deadwood.
That's so good.
Okay. So yeah, I would like to, if I can, if it looks like I can blast it into the ones that are coming towards Maven / chicken, I want to do that. Otherwise, the ones that are on the ground in front of the
I mean,
tavern
it's
thing.
about 30 feet away. Do you want to make an athletics check to try? Or do you want to just shoot for the ones down below you? And then, again, which one are you using?
I mean, catapult. Oh, the purple potion. Has a note and like a picture of confetti.
Okay.
As
okay.
I remember.
Just to make sure. Okay, just to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's put it right in the mass of. How many zombies are like at the roof trying to still climb up?
Currently, we have trying to climb up actively. Mrs. Punchy looks like she plans on getting back up to pursue.
Right.
Then it's the rest that are around Maven and Viet.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, there is somebody who is in the bar off hours.
Yeah, right. So those other ones around Maven and Viet, those are the new scaly boys, right?
Nope.
The ones around Maven are the new
boys.
ones. The new
The
fresh,
old ones are like, and they're about 30 feet
scaly
apart.
ones.
Okay, I need like a split-second assessment to see if I can hit a mass of them without hitting my allies. If this thing like explodes or something, I don't even know what it does.
Right,
yet.
and that's a hard thing. Like you're looking at it and going,
Uh-huh. Yeah. So let's shoot for scaly boys if possible.
all right, make me an athletics check for just throwing this impromptu thing, really not 100% designed to be chucked, distance like that.
Well, am I able to use the catapult spell to launch it there?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you aiming for specifically?
I'm looking for the ugliest of the new guys and try to hit him right in the face. Catapult, that's second level. Dex 16. He needs a save from.
Perfect.
Okay.
Straight in the face.
That's
So
catapult.
roll
is
your
15.
catapult damage first. because it 100% breaks the bottle. I mean, if it, like, yeah, whether it be the eye or he just looked up going, oh, you know.
All right, 15.
15 damage on that. All right. Ow, that hurt. All right, now.
Ow.
Roll me, first off.
Oh, God.
Stop it. This is fun.
That's why I did it.
Roll me
Fun.
separate rolls. I need 3 D12s. And tell me what each one is separately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got an 11, a 12, and a 1.
Okay, give me a second. Let me bring up my table. You know, the things I like.
I think that's encouraging. There's a table for it.
All right. I have saves to make now. One, I'm not even going to let make a save. Like, he got it full in the face. It's a thing that's happening. Okay, that's a 7 and a 4. And a 10. Maven, I
Yes?
need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, good. I'm very dexterous.
That is really fortunate in this scenario.
I hope I roll good.
You're using Deadwood chicken dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Shoot.
Oh.
Shit. I'm going to use a point of inspiration. Because, you know, I think about how much I'm loved by my friends. and it fills me with inspiration. And I
Raven?
roll worse than before.
Oh.
So that's an 11.
That's an 11. All right.
Yeah.
So, this is an interesting thing. Okay. So,
This is how I die.
how many HP do you have?
Oh,
As your form.
God. 19 hit points left.
Okay, and in your human form, how many do you have?
Oh, hang on. That is my human form.
Okay, 19 in human.
Deadwood chickens have base
4.
10.
Yeah. I have 3d4 plus 3 hit points. So I have.
Or 10 if you want standard.
So
I'm
10.
just rolling it right now. I have 14 hit points.
14. Okay, roll it 4 more times because it's leveled up. Or no, 3 more times. It's leveled up 3 more levels. I'm giving you every chance.
Oh my God, from confetti?
Right.
Ah!
Fun
Or
Fetty.
maybe it means
Fun
surprise.
Surprise!
That's 33 hit points total.
Okay. Okay. This may not be bad. I could roll really low.
You probably won't.
All right, so I have to roll 3 sets of 4d6. Each one does a different thing.
Oh, good. Oh, no, that's what I
Rolled
wanted.
on my chart for what they do.
Oh, that's great.
Yay.
Good, great.
Great.
I'm gonna. Okay, first one. Really, I have a 1, a 2, a 2, and a 3. So, hey, that's
Just tell me the final total.
Low
I'm
numbers,
angry.
low numbers, low numbers.
Funfetti potion.
Yeah, fun for who? Not for me.
not for me. Ooh. Don't be like this. Don't be like that. Don't. Okay.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't make me regret it.
Okay. How many? This is okay. You said how many for your?
I have 34
Hell
hit
chicken?
points.
Okay. For your hell chicken. All right. So suddenly, as this glass smashes into this scaly creature and hits him, everything in a 25-foot radius shatters into this bubbly, foamy discharge that glitters and sparkles and then freezes. And then lights on fire. And then explodes, and you almost hear, like, it's the equivalent of if anyone's seen Ragnarok and sees the ship where it's like, it's my birthday. Like, it's just fireworks and
Oh my god.
34 combined damage.
So I'm at 0. But that's okay.
You've lost your form.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Back to
as
your human
this
form.
smoke clears, you're back into your normal form, just like looking around, and you see two of the creatures are down. One is missing its head. And I didn't roll for that one, did I?
Next time, say fire in the hole or something.
And the other one is also down. So like all 4 of the newbies are all down, and the hell chicken's gone, but Maven's standing there.
What did you do?
And like you'll even hear from like Mrs. Punchy, you'll hear holy shit, you know.
These zombies are capable of speech?
Only in the right moments.
I love that. I love that.
Funfetti granted them one brief moment.
Yeah, one and done,
coherence.
you know.
Whoa! You see that?
And yeah, if anything, that came from Gustav. Just holy shit.
Yeah, I kind of felt it, Callan. Man,
Looking good, Maven.
I'm covered in glitter and soot.
Oh yeah, glitter doesn't come off easy.
No, it sure don't. I'm gonna. The next time we find a place with a bed, I'm rolling all over your sheets. Oh,
Disadvantage on stealth throws for next.
So shiny. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn? You telekinetically pushed. You threw a confetti bomb.
anything else
as
you
it
want to
were.
do to me, Callan? You wanna punch me? You wanna call me names? Insult my mother, maybe?
Yeah, I want to grab my crotch and go up on my tiptoes and say,
Oh my god.
yeah, just to top it all off.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Might as well showmanship, you know.
I'm in hell.
Now it is his turn, and with no apparent right now zombie, he just drops his frying pan and starts to just heave up his goat and pulls Bessie back up onto the roof. Bessie thankfully bleats. Undead creatures remaining. Around Viet primarily, really.
Is it my turn?
No, it's their turn. Or no, we skipped you again. God damn it. Viet.
Gustav
your
and
turn.
then me and then Bessie, apparently, I think. Is the
No,
third.
it's supposed to be you, then Gustav, then
Oh.
Bessie. I don't know
Bessie
why.
I'm
gets more
hitting the
turns
one I
than
hit
you.
before.
Alrighty.
That's a natural one.
Oh, a
never
natural
mind.
one.
Yep. That's the
All
first
right.
attack.
Just roll me another d20 for that.
That's a natural one.
Oh. All right. So in that moment, as you're swinging, whether it be the flash, the glitter, whatever it is, as you go and swing, one of them actually, like the zombos, catches your wrist and twists, and you actually, for a moment, you can just feel something maybe strained a little bit. Your next attack has disadvantage. That's all.
Yep. I will make that second attack.
Yep. Just disadvantage. And if you want, you could do reckless.
I don't have reckless. I'm
Oh,
first
that's your
level
own barbarian.
barbarian.
Yep. Sorry.
And there's still 5 of them on me, so no, I'm not doing reckless. Thank you for
Or-
trying to kill me.
Or someone died.
It'd be a 10 to hit
That will
at
miss.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Something got strained in that
Okay.
moment, and yeah.
Okay.
So
That's fair. That's 2 natural ones in a row. That's fair.
yeah.
That's generous, actually.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway,
could have kept
that's
going.
my turn.
Okay, so as it's
Bonus action perception check. Just
only perception check.
Just because I got nothing else to do here.
I get you.
That's a 12.
12. Nothing right now.
Exploding confetti things over there.
But you do like it was a big boom.
Yeah.
It was a it's like we might have just
I went kaboom.
yeah, there's still like your shoulders smoldering.
That's my turn.
Yep. Okay.
I'm not moving,
So
I'm staying
undead ones around you. One hits. Miss and miss. And we have one climbing up, and that's a miss too. So Miss Bunchy went back up. Missed. All the ones around you, like as they batter at your shield, you're just kind of holding them at bay. All of the new ones right now.
One hit though?
What was that?
Did one of
Oh
them
yeah,
hit?
the one hit. I rolled that
damage.
one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's 4, 5, 6 going down to 3
Thank you.
because you are raging. Thank you. All the new ones are gone. And let me just roll for that. Oh, for sure. And all right. So this is especially top of the round. Your sense, Maven, you're a little shocked, a little stunned, and you're just looking around. Callan, you can see it in the distance. You can see down the street some going over top of the rooftops and jumping and leaping. You can see another 6 or 7 of the more defined looking creatures that are coming this direction. Definitely heard a kaboom. Maven, your turn. How you doing?
I'm hurting for a squirtin'.
What?
I'm hurting for a. I'm hurting.
I'm just hurting.
I'm just hurting. Oof. Woof.
you're fine.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Are there any zombies left in our immediate vicinity?
30 feet in front of you, there is a whole
30 feet.
group that are battering on Viet. And
Cool,
one
I'm
potentially
gonna-
inside a building.
I'm gonna
And
cast
one
a
climbing
spell.
up the roof.
Oh, and one climbing up, Mrs. Punchy. Yep.
I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud on Mrs. Punchy. I create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range. The range is 90 feet. The cloud spreads around corners, and the area is heavily obscured. The cloud lingers in the air for the duration. Each creature that is within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a con saving throw against poison on a failed save. The creature spends its action in that turn retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed on this saving throw.
Okay. So, they don't need to breathe.
Well, too late.
They are immune to poison. Yep, they're immune to poison. But here's the thing I will give you. Do you want to aim it in a way where you're not going to cover Callan and potential other guys? Because they are right there too.
Yeah, I want to
You just
cover
wanna-
Mrs. Punchy as she's climbing up the wall.
Okay, so you're fine. You aim it. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to affect her in the way of poison and hurdy and all of that.
Cool.
Sorry.
I use my bonus action to weep silently.
Oh,
I'm in
I think
so much
crying.
pain.
I think crying is a free action. I don't think it's a.
Yeah.
It is.
bonus action.
you don't have to spend for that one.
Okay.
All right, Callan.
Yes.
A misty cloud that it's foggy, you can see through. It looks Not great. Not a great smell. Kind of like rotten eggs.
Yeah. So Mrs. Punchy is on the roof?
Yeah, you can see her. She is kind of just in the mist.
Okay.
The stinky mist.
Okay, bonus action. I'm going to stack Hexblade Curse on her.
Okay.
But then I need to try something. I am going to disguise self as one of these zombies and drop through the hole where that other one fell through.
You're going to, okay. Start over. You said first off, stack Hexblades.
So Hex is already applied to Mrs. Punchy.
Yep, and that's
That's
concentration, right?
Yep. Hex is concentration. Hexblade Curse is not.
Oh, that's right. That's in a. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And yep, just got to do something with my bonus action, and if she happens to die, then that's good for me.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yep.
And then, as my action, disguise self as one of the zombies, drop down into the hole that the one guy fell through, and see if he thinks I'm a zombie.
Fair. All right. So both of those are up on that, and yeah, and then drop down. You have the appearance of one of the zombies. Are you going for Mr. Punchy, maybe? Just to...
Yeah. Let's do that one.
He has so much one-on-one
with
time.
or without the mutton chop that got sliced off.
Yeah. I don't recall if he was there to see the mutton chop get sliced off. So
It's more of a flavor.
just for Mr. Punchy in general.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you down there, you do see one that is there's a door that's broken open because you're on the second floor. Looks like in a room. You can hear it probably down the hall. Then Viet's turn. I'm not going to skip you this time, sir.
Gonna try to hit something. Try to hit the one that I
Swing
hit,
away,
that I
Meryl.
hit before. That's a 9. Assuming that's a miss.
Yep,
Second
that is a
attack is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
That's 5, 11, 13, and this one I'd hit before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 15 total.
All right. That one drops to the ground.
Okay, so there's 3 still on me.
There are 3 still on you.
Yep, I'm good.
All right. So now it is Gustav. That is okay. Nope, he's taking care of Bessie right now. Bessie and him are on the roof. They're getting things organized. He's looks at the hole in his roof, not happy. Undead creatures. You will see the others now jumping down from nearby rooftops and coming down the street.
Who
and
sees that?
There are more coming. They look a little beefier. They look a little bit more scaly, and one of them even has a tail.
Who sees that?
You do, and Maven does.
Okay.
Callan's inside.
He saw them last round and didn't tell us. Yeah.
What was that?
He saw them last round and didn't tell us. Yeah.
Oh, now you do. You have the surprise of here they are.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Happy
It's
birthday!
Monsters. It's monsters! It's a nightmare! Nightmares for you.
What
would you like for Christmas, little boy?
Oh, there's one hit. 18 natural. So that'll be on you, sir. Down to 4 bludgeoning as this one's just hammering at you. And now that he did that, next time he's going to do a different thing. And then Mrs. Punchy is... He's right there. Why wouldn't she? All right, she's going after Gustav. And that'll hit. 'Cause he doesn't have it really in AC. He doesn't have any armor on. So super easy to hit. and she does damage to him. And Maven and Viet, you will see him get slammed and hit to the ground, and the thing is now on top of him. Bessie is still chained and is bleeding. Does not look happy. You know what? It might try to defend. Does it? Holy crap, it might. It gets kicked in the face. 4-1.
Way to go, Bessie.
Good job, Bessie. I'm so
Holy
proud of you.
crap. So if it dies, I have 1 hit point left. Yeah, I do you get hit points if it dies, or does it have to be if you kill it?
If who dies?
Mrs.
Punchy.
Just if she dies.
She just went down.
Ooh, I feel so
not
good.
that she can die, but she re-died.
Okay, so does that count?
Basically, she gets headbutted by Bessie.
To death.
Yep. It says, and I regain 6 hit points if it dies.
There you go. It just all of a sudden you just feel a little ooh. And that's their turn because it's all of their Maven from where you're at. These other 6 just hit the street and are probably less than 25 feet away from you, charging full speed. Big, yeah. Top of the round, Maven.
Good.
Hi.
Good.
Super.
Very good. Very.
It's amazing.
So good. I love it. All right. I'm running out of spell slots, but guess what? I have a spell slot for one more time.
One more time.
Flaming Sphere.
Bam!
My favorite spell. Oh man! So I cast Flaming Sphere, and I'm going bowling with zombies, baby. Stopping it right on top of these little stinky boys.
Well, they're all in different spots, kind of charging from a little different directions. You could definitely hit 2 for sure at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, because it's only a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Yeah. Because like I said, some jumped off the roof, the others were coming up the street. So 2 definitely are together.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to make a dex saving throw for me?
Absolutely. I would love to do that.
It's not hard to do. But hopefully you
Even
don't.
with their dex, that was so low. Natural 4 and natural 5, so they don't have enough modifier to do anything worthwhile.
Heck yeah. So you're going to take 3d6 fire damage.
Ow.
Because I cast it at 3rd level. Eat 9 damage, evildoers.
9 damage?
Mm-hmm. Wish I could have done more, but you know. Them's the breaks, kid.
Them's the breaks. So yeah, you slam a flaming sphere onto those 2 as they're running together up the street. And anything else you'd like to do? Move, or you're still 30 feet away from Viet.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer. Will moving closer move me farther away from the zombies?
Yes.
Then I will move closer. About 30 feet worth, maybe.
Okay. So you can basically get right up to Viet, who's fighting off 3 others right now.
Good. My body is ready to just eat more damage. I've got 19 hit points, and I don't plan to keep them all. So,
Woo!
let's do it.
Do this.
Maven the tank. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey. Callan, you are inside. With your movement, you start to move. You kind of look down the hall. You can see a flight of stairs going down. You hear the sounds of things breaking and getting shoved around downstairs.
Okay, I'm as fast as possible. I want to kind of expose myself to this other zombie and see what happens when it recognizes me in my disguised self zombie form.
Okay.
And just, pretend to be a zombie.
All right. So yeah, you come down the top of the stairs, and it turns and looks at you, and you just, brains.
Oh, there, brother.
Do it work?
You'll have to wait till it's turn. Right now, it is staring right at you,
Mm-hmm.
and just focused. You're not sure right now.
Oh, I can't tell right now.
If you want to roll me an insight, use your bonus action to roll an insight.
Yeah. Ooh, 16.
It doesn't look impressed with you. There doesn't feel any camaraderie or brotherhood or anything. It looks like it probably is going to attack you in just a moment.
Okay.
Anything you want to do with your action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the sense I'm getting,
That's the
then
general vibe you're picking up.
forget it,
Somewhat.
buddy. You're done. Come on. Yes. So then I would just rush forward. I am doing. I'll just Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Twice.
Blast. All right. 2 bolts. Boom, boom.
Okay, first one. Ew, that's a 9 to hit.
That'll miss.
21 to hit. Second one.
That'll hit.
Okay. Damage is 7 total.
Total with that. He's looking real rough. Probably from damage that he's acquired from falling through a roof and things of that nature. Not looking hot.
Okay. If I have any movement left, I want to go towards the front door.
That puts you closer to him. He's kind of, you're at the stairs. In front of you is him. Behind him is, he was heading that way.
Okay. Closer to him is fine.
Okay. So you move the last of it. You're within 10 feet probably of him. Not even. All right. Viet, your turn. Still 3 around you.
Viet is going to. Can I break free, even taking opportunity attacks?
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Yep. Viet's going to drop the Warhammer, break free, running for the tavern. I'll take my hits if you want.
Okay.
See if I make
They've
it that
been
far.
so effective so far.
Yeah.
Ugh, a 1. Let me re-roll to see what that one is. It's miss. Okay, one's head just exploded because I rolled 2 1s in a row, and I have been rolling 1s on these. Okay, yeah, basically one just falls and it's on the ground, and it's.
I accidentally dropped my Warhammer on it, and
Yeah, it just boom.
So dropping the Warhammer, running towards the door. Maven, I'm gonna pull my crowbar out from its sheath on the shield. Quick bonus action, whip it into a battering ram. I'm gonna try to smash that door open.
All right, advantage on the smash. You know what? And you're raging, and it's a strength check. So you know what? I'll give you a +2 on top of the advantage.
Cool. All right, I get +2 with the raging, but yeah.
We'll add that as well.
16 +7. No, 16 +4 +2, so 22.
Yeah. High or low, Chris? For
High.
how high? Okay. It's an 11. Oh, it's above a 10. So the door is not a reinforced door, and you just BAM! Break it down. There's Callan and also another Zombo.
Maven. I don't know what I got left for. That was bonus action.
That was
action.
10 feet,
Yeah.
so you still got, a little bit left. You can get inside.
Yeah, I'll go. If I can get that 10 feet to get in front of Maven, between Maven and the things. To go inside. 10 feet to go inside?
Yeah, you can, you're 10 feet
Okay.
to get to the door. Then you have, 15 feet left?
Yep.
So
Okay.
you can either go back out or you can go in. Just inside
How
the door.
far
if
away
you
are the
want,
things
or-
from Maven?
She moved closer to you, so they were 25, so 55 feet away. But you could see they were moving fast. They'll get
Yeah.
there this round.
Okay. Yeah, we'll step out next to Maven.
Okay?
Yes.
So you step back forward, back to that
protect
group.
Smash the door
me,
open
Squire.
and step out next to her.
Okay.
Yes.
I rolled a nat 20 for Gustav's death saving throw because he's unconscious. I rolled a nat 20. So all of a sudden, after the headbutt that drops the undead Mrs. Punchy on top of him, it's just, and he rolls it off. And they start moving, looking out at what's coming, and they take the hole into the roof. All right, that's theirs. Undead creatures in front. All right, first one is coming at... Our first two are coming at you. Yet, first one is coming at you, Maven.
Yes.
So first two, that is a 17 and an 18. Viet.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
To hit?
Those are for Viet. Those are for Viet.
To hit or
Oh,
damage?
phew. Woo.
Hit.
Yeah.
I've got an 18 armor class.
So only one hits. That's a 4 down to 2. I'm rolling 2s and 1s almost on everything. Last one on you, Maven. That'll be under a 10, so that one misses. So then these other creatures come full speed running past, like, they start their turn, 2 of them do, by your flaming sphere, so damage. Roll that
Cool.
damage.
Yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Beautiful bean damage. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rolling damage. 9 again.
Okay. All right. And they come charging straight at, like, even going down onto all fours occasionally as they charge forward. And they will use both their action and their movement to get all the way up to you. And now you are basically with a 3 regular, and now 2 and 2 more come in. And 1 is actually just kind of holding back and is about 60 feet, didn't move any further, watching all of this take place. And they can attack. So next time. Maven, your turn. You guys are now pretty much surrounded. I mean, there is like, you'd be inviting potential opportunity attacks unless you use your action to disengage, but then you could run in.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so disengage,
Yeah.
run inside.
Yes.
So yeah, you just kind of swing with your scimitar wildly.
Over there.
Yeah. Oh. And you take off running. You get inside.
Cool.
All right. Anything else with your? I mean, you could get inside just with your movement. Anything you want to do with an action?
Bonus action,
bonus?
move your sphere.
Yeah. I want to center it. Ooh. I want to center it in front. Wait.
Roll it into the back of him.
How
Roll
far
it
does
into
it
the
move?
back of him.
Via, are you inside the building?
How far does it move? First off.
I can move it 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Then you can bring it up. Okay, making sure.
Are you
I
inside the
couldn't remember if it was
building?
30
No,
or
I stepped outside next to you to
Okay,
provide
I wanna-
additional
can I-
targets.
Can I push you into the building? Is that a thing I can do?
If you took your action,
Oh, yeah.
you can. Okay. First off, Viet, would you fight her in any way if she grabbed onto you and started to pull you with?
Probably not, as long as he was like still kind of.
Oh, yeah,
next
she's
to her.
behind you pulling.
Yeah. No, that's fine. As long as he's still between
Okay.
the two of them, he's not
Okay,
gonna.
I would say between the two of you, not fighting it, roll me just an athletics check in
Yep.
general. As long as it's not crappy, you'll be fine.
I have a -2 to athletics.
Oh.
Oh no!
Mm.
Oh. 3 -2, that's a 1.
But it's not a natural one. It's not a natural one. Okay. So you start pulling on Viet, and whether it be the fact of you're not making like a strategic withdrawal. You're just kind of yanking because you're focusing on your spell, and you pull your sphere. I'm assuming that's what you want to do.
I was gonna
and
pull it
basically
behind us,
land it
yeah.
right in the middle where you guys were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, pulling, everyone makes a dexterity save equally, and then you will be in the house. So you're going to take some of it, you just didn't time it right as you pulled it and slammed it, and everybody takes some damage
It's a
potentially.
12. I fail, so I take half damage.
You failed, though you take full damage.
Oh shit, you're right.
Roll low on your own damage.
I rolled a 1 plus 5 is a 6.
So
9
you'll take full damage.
for
Hold on,
both
let's
of us.
before you roll
Yeah.
your damage, let's find how the
9 damage for both of us.
okay. Oh, this is horrible. What's the DC?
13.
Okay, all of the regular zombies made their saves. I rolled a 13, a 16, and a nat 20. I haven't even rolled for the new ones yet. So you said it was 9 damage, so halve that for them.
So 4 damage each.
Okay, that one's looking a little rougher. He's on fire now. Now for the new ones.
Eat flame.
I rolled really low for all of them, except for the one who's not near them. Otherwise, all of the new ones take full damage. So
Nice.
9.
I'm just hoping
Okay.
it'll deter them from trying to get into the building if there's a huge flaming sphere in the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe.
So, you are inside. There's a flaming sphere right there. Yeah, that was a turn. Good job. It hurt, but you
It
know
did.
what? Sometimes a little pain is what's required. Got to make those gains.
I got 10 hit points left, baby.
Callan,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
Okay. So what am I seeing? Is everybody in?
Yep, and they are silhouetted by a flaming sphere directly in front of the door on the outside, and a creature directly in front of you.
Okay. Am I able to just drop the disguise?
Sure, at will.
Okay. All right then. And Mrs. Punchy is down.
She was up on the roof.
Mrs. Punchy is, yeah, you felt that. You got that.
Okay.
And she was on the roof.
Oh, so then I can move Hex to the guy in front of me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, doing that, and then doing a rapier attack with booming blade applied.
All right.
All right, and so that hit is it's a 10.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay. All right, that's my bonus and action.
All right. Viet, what are you doing?
Slam the door closed. Put up my beard. Whatever's left. Is there anything left of the door? Or did I just completely splinter it?
I mean, you did really good. It is off its hinge, but you could still, like,
I'm gonna push it and hold it.
okay.
And
No
run.
problem. Yeah.
Run.
All right. So from upstairs, all of a sudden you start to hear clapping. You start to hear, and Gustav is like, "What have you done to my home? It's horrible! And who's gonna pay for all of this damage?
I think that's the least of your worries right now, dude.
My livelihood is always important."
There's zombies outside.
There's always some kind of zombies or something. Patrons who love my place are always just crawling to get in here.
Oh my god. This man's insane.
Um,
Should we put him out of his misery, boys? I say out loud.
you just see a frying pan spin. He's like, you don't look too fit there, Lassie.
No, I'm very not well.
Viet's looking pretty rough too. Worse than when he got his butt kicked by the chain wielding monk.
Oh.
I think your the Dragonlock's customer base is dwindling, so might want to
So,
Choose
relocate.
your location.
yeah. As this conversation, we're kind of out of initiative at this moment. All of a sudden, you're going to feel warmth.
No.
And around the edges, you can see that side of the building's now on fire. And all of a sudden, you're going to hear Goose.
Oh, he's getting.
And you're burning my place down!
I didn't do that. The zombies did.
There is a burning ball of fire. I can see it through the holes.
They cast magic spells.
Do you have a back way out of here, maybe? That
I do. It's in the back.
Is it like a discreet exfiltration route?
I mean, the neighborhood's kind of gone to crap, but maybe.
You think?
And he'll kind of just point. You can see underneath the stairs, there's a hallway that kind of goes out and another door there. And he just kind of points underneath him. He's like, that way.
Okay.
Bye. Sorry about your house.
That's the way.
Good luck with your goat. I'm leaving.
And
you-
Raven's like, all right, starting to head into the hall.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
You and the goat should come with us.
Nah. I say from down the hallway.
That's fine. As you all run, you can lure him away with the fresh meat.
Okay. So you're good?
He just holds up a frying pan. He's like, I was good before you even came.
Right. Okay.
Thanks for burning down my place. It's great.
Thanks for covering your roof in grass, you weirdo.
Thanks for the hospitality.
I'll have you know that is a trademark. People come from miles.
It's for the goat, ya ninny.
All right.
As I turn the corner, I'm out of sight now.
Yeah, I'm with Maven. It kind of seems like there's an endless supply of these zombies, so we might want to go.
Yeah.
And Callan only has like 1 platinum left. He'll flick it to Gustav, and
He'll
right.
bite him. Be like, all right, at least somebody will pay for the damage. I appreciate it.
Yet, what do you need? We gotta get out of here.
All right, off Maven's run, and with that note from Callan, he'll just let the door drop,
And there's just a fiery ball in front of you. He's like,
turn and start running, following like, go, 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 go. Follow
As you
he'll follow
guys all
Callan.
head out, you take the back door and head into the still morning light of Dragonlock and a burning building behind you in your wake, as it were.
That's also kind of a trademark.
We walk in slow motion away from the fire. Just for
Yeah,
a little bit.
No, you are frickin' limping. Do not act like you are cool, fire behind you. It's more of a...
So that wasn't a carriage, so at least that's good.
And Viet's eyes will just get wide.
It's all connected. That is where we are going to leave off this week, as our group is making their way in Dragonlock, making a name for themselves, you know,
Something.
leaving a trail of...
Oh, I think we helped a lot.
I gave you the choice. I mean, I said, no one seems to notice you from this distance. All right, so thank you,
expect us
everyone.
to leave a defenseless goat behind the
goat,
first time?
really?
It's not our fault. The owner's kind of a.
Hey, Maven, out of curiosity, there's been a lot of people lately that you've met that seem to have a negative, feeling towards you and you towards them. You ever think maybe there is one common...
Them, yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's always them. It's them. There, now, touche, well played, man.
It all adds up.
I do have on my character sheet prefers the company
People
of
suck.
animals to people.
Yeah,
So-
people suck.
Yeah.
There was a goat there.
Bring
The
the goat.
goat's cool, but it has poor taste in friends.
Urge the goat to come with us.
He's been milking me for years. All right. So, thank you for joining us. Next week is kind of, I don't know if we'll be doing, looking the things for if we'll figure that out as we go. We'll put an announcement, something in the Facebooks and all that. Until though, next time that we rejoin the crew here in Dragonlock as they make their way somewhere during this zombie horde attacking the town. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
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 Take care.